Don't lower your standards or change your beliefs for somebody else. There's the right person out there for you. God is very fair. He will never not allow you to meet your soulmate as long as you're prepared to meet him. What you got to do is stop dating the men that you know ain't going nowhere because you know.
I want to say something to the women, because there's an even bigger lesson for women that want to say they're women of God. Women, you must be intentional like this woman was. She was intentional. She wasn't playing. She was not playing, y'all. She was not going to compromise on a man that's willing to do what the Word of God said. Women, you can't bend doctrine for attention. You can't bend doctrine for attention. You cannot lower your standards because it's a good vibe, you got a good vibe. He has great charisma. He's very charming. Here it is. There's great chemistry. We have chemistry. No, you can't lower your standard because you got chemistry. Don't confuse modern ideas with scriptures. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're incompatible. The Bible says, do not be conformed. Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind so that you can fulfill the perfect will of God for your life. Come on now. I'm just telling you, women. And don't call disorder freedom. Or there's no order at all. No head, no, there's no submission, there's no nothing, no leading. You calling that freedom. No, that's called disorder. And it's going to be chaos. So again, this woman here, you need to follow her example. She refused to build a marriage from hell.
What does marriage look like to you as far as the roles for a man and a woman?
In the Bible, it says, the husband's not the head of the wife and the wife is not the head of the husband. And so I envision basically like a partnership. That partnership looks like, we both mutually aligning, helping each other grow each and every day. We're setting goals. And it's really surrounded around God, right? So I'm a faith-based man. And it's important that in a marriage, God created marriage, right? So we have to allow him to lead us in every step, right? So, yeah.
Can I say something on that? That's not what the Bible said.
She refused hell. She said, no, I'm not going to take hell. I'm not going to do the marriage from hell. I reject that. And y'all, that's wisdom. So my final call out to everybody, need to step up. Need to step up. Best way to step up, learn the word. Get in the word. You ain't got to be perfect, but God will perfect you in the word until his return. Start practicing it. Again, nobody can say you got to be perfect, but get in it. Learn it every day, all the time. Lead. Stop letting folk trick you into saying you don't need to lead as a man. Well, it's a 50-50 thing and all this stuff. No, don't do that. Lead. And also accept responsibility. See, when you lead, you have to accept responsibility. Somebody has to accept the responsibility. When you're doing a 50-50 thing, it's everybody accepting responsibility, and that's not the way that God ordered it. The man has to take responsibility. That's the way that God set up the system. And women, listen, women, you got to be intentional about the things of God. The Bible in, I think it's Ephesians 5, talks about don't walk unwise, but walk as wise. Use of your time, for the days are evil. There's evil people out here. There's evil men out here with evil intentions. And there's evil women. There's all kind of folk that's evil out here. And if you're not being intentional about what you're doing, how you're doing, when you're doing, you're going to be wrapped up in all the evil. You don't want that. Especially if you're trying to say, oh, I'm a Christian. I's a Christian. Secondly, be submitted to God. Be submitted to God. And just as a side note, you need to understand, if you're submitted to God and you're married, you have to be submitted to your husband. Why? Because God said it. Not because he's an awesome guy and he always submits to God and he does the right thing. No. You're doing it because you're submitted to God. And women, don't compromise the gospel. Don't compromise doctrine, because there is a way that seems right to a man, but the end is leading to destruction. And thank God this woman said, I will not take hell this day. No, I am not taking hell on earth. Won't do it. I'm not going to hell after life, and I sure ain't going in this life either. Her verse 4:12. She refused that road. She refused it.